Amit and Anu are twins in senior school. They recently learned that their mother has been diagnosed with cancer. They have no idea what this means for their mother and for them. So, what is cancer? Is it a curable disease? What causes cancer? Is cancer genetic? Let us help Amit and Anu with the basic details of cancer. Cells are the basic unit that make up the body of a living organism. Cells grow and divide to make new cells as the body needs them. Usually, cells die when they get old or damaged. Then, new cells take their place. That is, normal cell shows the property of contact inhibition. So, what is contact inhibition? Contact inhibition is the cessation of cellular movement, growth and division upon contact with other cells. What happens if a cell loses the function of contact inhibition? If the functioning of these normal cells is altered, then it leads to uncontrollable growth of cells, and this condition is termed cancer. So, these damaged cells divide and forms a mass of tissue destroying other neighboring cells known as tumors. Tumors are of generally two types. They are benign and malignant tumor. Now, let us check those two types of tumors. The type of tumor that remain confined to the site of its origin and does not spread to other parts of the body is benign tumor, or is known as a non-malignant tumor. They cause little damage to the body. The second type of tumor is more dangerous than benign tumor. This tumor cause extensive damage to the body. They are known as malignant tumors. Here we can notice a linking term, that is metastasis. So what is meant by metastasis? We can infer metastasis as a property of tumor cell. Through this, the cancer cells break away from where they first formed, that is, primary cancer, travel through the blood or lymph system and forms new tumors. As you can see in the image, from the primary cancer, it travels to the new tumor. So, now this tumor is known as metastatic tumors in other parts of the body, as you can see in the image, from lungs to liver. They destroy the normal cells by absorbing nutrients too. There are more than 100 types of cancer depending upon the affected parts of the body. Have you ever thought about what causes cancer? Let us find out. Cancer is caused when normal cells are transformed into malignant cells. What causes this change? It is through the action of some physical, chemical or biological factors or agents. We name them carcinogens. So, a carcinogen is a substance or a factor that causes cancer in the living body. There are some factors that alter genetic material. Some growth factors and hormones are responsible for the proliferation of cells. The presence of oncogenic viruses. Let us list those factors. Now, the physical factor includes ionizing radiations such as X-rays and gamma rays, and non-ionizing radiations such as UV rays. These radiations causes damage to the DNA, leading to neoplastic transformation. Next, the chemical factor includes tobacco as well as smokes, and next the biological factors includes viral oncogenes, proto-oncogenes and cellular oncogenes. Which organs do you think get affected by these carcinogens? Let's see. Brain, skin, lungs, liver, kidneys are some of the organs that get affected by these carcinogens. There are multiple other causes like consumption of alcohol, unhealthy diet and lifestyles, exposure to certain chemicals for a long time, internal infections, etc. So, what we can do is, we should recognize symptoms and identify the cancer gene to avoid cancer. So, let us check some cancer detection and diagnostic tools. In a wider view, generally, biopsies and histopathological study of the tissues are done. So, what do you understand by the term biopsies? In a biopsies, a piece of the suspected tissue cut into the sections is stained and examined under a microscope. In the case of leukemia, a pathologist examines the presence of a high number of blood cells. So, who will you name a pathologist? A pathologist is a medical healthcare provider who examines bodies and body tissues in a lab. Now, let us check some other techniques too. To detect the cancer of the internal organ, we have techniques like radiography, CT, that is computer tomography, MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. CT scan uses X-rays to generate a three-dimensional image of the internals of a part of the body or an object, while in MRI, magnetic field and non-ionizing radiations are used to detect cellular changes. There are two more techniques for detection. They are antibodies that work against cancer-specific antigens, as these antigens are seen only in cancer cells. Molecular biology techniques are used to detect genetics in individuals who have a family background with cancer. The symptoms shown by patients are different in each case. Now, some of them are fatigue, continuous fever, change in body weight, presence of blood in stool, a sore that does not heal, lump in breast, etc. So, now you have a basic understanding about cancer, right? Let us check the various treatments for cancer. There are generally three main categories of treatment. First is the surgery on the localized affected region. Can you name what type of tumor does this work? Yes, this approach is effective for benign tumor. Next, we can look at radiation therapy. By this therapy, the tumor cells are killed by applying radiations to the affected part. Here you need to note that normal cells are given protection from these harmful radiations. The third is the chemotherapeutic drugs, and which are used to kill cancerous cells, but they have side effects as well. Some of them are tiredness, feeling of being sick, hair loss, infections, anemia, loss of appetite, etc. Most cancers are treated by a combination of surgery and chemotherapy. Have you ever wondered why doctors prescribe alpha interferons? This is to activate the immune system of cancer patients. Tumor cells have been observed to resist immune system detections and destructions. So, patients are supposed with biological response modifiers, alpha interferons, which activates the immune system and helps in destroying the tumor. The most dangerous kind of skin cancer is malignant melanoma, which develops as a mole and affects over 10,000 individuals each year. Melanomas are generally black or brown in color, as you can see on the screen, but they can also be pink red, purple, blue or white. Let us wrap up the session by summarizing the concept.
Manorama Horizon. Learning made simple.